Welcome back to the channel, you guys. Welcome back to Ironclad RC. We got the Proboat Veles 29 on the freaking block. This is Proboat's 29-inch ready-to-run catamaran. This is an all fiberglass constructed catamaran hull. Okay, it's a freaking powerhouse, boys. 65 miles an hour basically out the freaking blocks. Got a 3650 6-pole dynamite motor, 120 ESC, 3 to 6S capable. Today we're going to be switching out the S603 stock servo to a DS 20 kilogram servo. Should give us a little more torque, a little more speed for the boat. We'll also got a little goodie box to unbox from George, and at the end of the video we got the build of the week, G-Man's catamaran and a tunnel hole boat. I'm going to feature for the build of the week. It's Saturday. Every Saturday we do the build of the week. I'm also going to kind of go over a couple little things. I've had some requests from some of my subscribers to talk about in my next video. So stick around. Big bit here with Ironclad RC. Got some batteries in the boat. I just kind of wanted to go over a couple things before we change the servo out. When you get these ready to run boats, the first thing you need to do is basically set your steering rate. On these stock remotes, they usually have a steering rate. You could set the steering rate for full throw on your servo. Okay, full throw, or you could turn the rate down and get partial throw. You see that? That's full steering. Okay, with this boat right here, it's actually not bottoming out on the rudder. Okay, it's not really like overworking the servo. Normally you would hear the servo if it was like bottoming out. Put some pressure on the rudder and you'll hear it bottom out. You hear that? You hear that noise from the servo? Okay, so if you hear that noise when you have your rudder turned full left or full right, you need to actually back your rate down. Okay, back it down a little bit until you don't hear any load on the servo motor. Okay, that will make your servo last a lot longer. You're not prematurely wearing your servo out with an extremely high rate. Okay, basically setting the endpoints basically with the rate on your remote. This is fiberglass hull. It's almost 30 inches, all right, and it's got some weight to it, especially when you got two 6S packs in the boat. Okay, same thing goes for the Sonic Wake V1 V2. They're not light super light boats by no means. So with this particular boat, like I said, it's got some weight, and at low speeds it tends to, like, kind of act tippy. It wants to tip at low speeds, and I think that the more torquey, higher speed servo would benefit this boat. I mean, you don't have to go with a DS servo. You could get like a high-speed servo to counteract that tip in a low-speed turn, so your boat don't flip over. All right. So let's get this servo out. All right. Let's get the old servo out and get everything prepped up for the new one. So the nice thing about Proboat is everything's super simple to work on, you guys. Pretty much, a couple screws, couple nuts. You can get basically anything out of this boat within a matter of freaking like seconds, so with the servo, you just kind of unscrew those two 3mm screws there. It'll pull the whole rudder bracket loose. Then you take out this one little guy right here and the whole servo comes out. So make sure you keep these screws mounting the servo separate from the two screws you had mounting the servo to the electronics tray. Okay, if you put a longer screw in this electronics tray, it may, spider web the bottom of your boat. So be careful, putting longer screws in. So I got the new servo hooked up to my receiver. Okay, you want to make sure your remote is like zeroed out. Your steering trim is zeroed out. All right, and put your horn on with the arm pointing straight up. Okay, then you just put these two blocks back on the servo. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this all screwed back in, get it mounted up. That's pretty simple. Let's go ahead and take a look at the goodie box from George. Last package George sent me. He sent me a couple OXIDEAN marine props. So let's see what we got in the box here. If you guys are interested in sending something to the channel, whether it's a YouTube channel that you want to promote, a product that you want to promote, feel free to email me. My email's in all my video in the description. You know, email me. We'll kind of work out shipping arrangements and kind of go from there with it. So let's see what we got here. I appreciate it, George. I appreciate it, brother. Ooh, some stickers. Nice. Nice. I always like to get stickers. Oh, shit. We got a bunch of props here, guys. Dang. Oh, man. I should have done a whole nother video for this. Jeez. Let's get them all out of here. Ooh. Oh, man. We got prop nuts and everything. Oh, dude. That's freaking awesome, man. Let's get you in here. Here. Let's check them out. Oh, these look like some V-cut props. Man. Nice. All right, so we've got some bullet nuts. All right, these are for your prop shaft to keep the propeller on the boat. We got a couple of different colors here. All right, very cool, man. I'll always need these, man. Always need those, and they match the props. That's freaking awesome. Let's see what we got here. 45.7 millimeter for the Veles, and that's what we're freaking working on. That's freaking perfect, man. High rake, nice looking prop, brother. Oh man, it's like freaking Christmas here. All right, we got a 45 millimeter. This one's 45.7. This one's 45. High rake at 845. Man, that's nice looking. Ooh, gold, come on. All right, we got a 45 millimeter 1.4 pitch. So these would be actually kind of cool to put up against each other. Nice. This is a Sonic Wake prop or any mono 42 1.6 pitch. Oh, I like that green. I like that green. Ooh. All right, for the Veles. All right, 4214. No rake on this one. It's purple. Man, these are nice props from OXIDEAN. I love the way these props sound on the boat, you guys. 4814. Okay, 4814. Nice. That's a big prop. And we got a 42 millimeter high rake for the Veles. Nice, man. Nice. Oh, I'm excited about this, you guys. George, I appreciate it, dude. Thank you very much, man. I love these OXIDEAN props. I've been running them off camera, you know. I like them. I like them. I've yet to try this on my 42. I actually took my 42 out to get it prepped up for a video the other day, and my servo went out. My servo's not working for some reason, so got to get a servo for it. Jeez, I'm having all kind of trouble with that boat. My battery charger went out, but dude, I appreciate it. Yeah, these are OXIDEAN marine props. If you guys are interested in these props, go to oxideanmarine.com. All right, and check them out, man. He's got a pretty good assortment. They come balanced and sharpened. They're ready to freaking go. Of course, you could sharpen and balance them. You know, you can, get a little bit more performance. Like I've done this prop here. I've actually sharpened it. I'm working on polishing it. But, man, these are nice. Dude, I'm stoked. So funny. I'm working on the Veles, and I've got Veles props here, man. So we're definitely going to take this thing out in the next video and do some passes with it with a couple of these different propellers on. Oh, I'm excited, you guys. Oh, man. Thank you, George. Man, I needed this today. I was kind of having a bad day. I had to do take after take after take. I would get my wording wrong with this servo upgrade right here, and this right here definitely brightened up my day. I'm actually going to do another video, like unpackaging these props, take a closer look at the props. You know, if you get a chance, check out OXIDEAN Marine's website, okay? He's got a couple of new boats out. All right, he's got a wood rigger. I don't know if it's a kit or ready to run, but that thing looks bad to the bone. He's got a 60-inch mono twin, a twin 60-inch mono. Thing's bad to the bone, you guys. Check his website out, check his YouTube channel out. So let's get back to this servo install. Man, I'm like tickled to death. I really needed that today, man. I really did, dude. Thank you very much. All right, so I've got my servo. It's zeroed out on the transmitter. You guys remember we zeroed it out, put our servo horn in. I've actually went ahead and bolted up the servo mount. All right, so all we need to do now is basically put our steering rod in Okay, make sure we're using the same screw that came out the base for the base. Okay, because you'll, like I said, you'll potentially mess up your hull if the screw is too long. Okay, so we're going to mount up our servo. All right, we're almost done here. Oh, yeah, I should be able to get that with a little Allen. All right, we'll mount this guy here up. We'll get the batteries plugged back in. Make sure she's tight. Probably should put some Loctite on those screws that actually mount the servo into the electronics tray. There's actually little nuts on the bottom there. Yeah, let's get this plugged back in. I don't even know which way to go, y'all. I got all these. I'm looking at all these props over here, you guys. I'm like freaking out. Just make sure the rudder is lined up with the boat. All right, and it looks like it is. Now we can tighten it down, Loctite it. Make sure you Loctite it. Very important. The last thing you want coming loose is your steering rod. All right, got it cinched down there. Okay. So I've got full rate. All right, full throw on my servo. It don't sound like it's bottoming out or you know, straining when it's in a full throw position. Okay, so that's it. That's her. That's her. Hopefully that'll help with our low speed steering. It actually seemed like the stock servo. It seemed like the stock servo was actually faster than this DS servo, but the DS servo actually has metal gears and it's got a little bit more torque than the stock servo. So I think it's going to be a good upgrade. All right, all we got to do is kind of wrap up our wires and put our receiver back in place, and we're all done. I have a link in the description for the Veles 29. I'll also have a link to OXIDEAN's website. I had a subscriber ask me what I use for battery foam to kind of keep my batteries in place in my boats. All it is preschooler building blocks. They're kind of hard to find. My wife found these on the side of the road, man. And I use them. I just strip them out on my table saw into these thin strips, you know, and I use them for my battery hold down. It keeps my batteries in place. They got some grip, you know. So that's basically what I use. I wish I had a link for you, but you know, you could use pool noodles. Basically the same thing. These are just a little stronger. So yeah, you guys, build of the week, G-Man. G-Man actually sent me this little mini mono for the channel, and he actually sent this wood kit, my wood rigger that I'm working on. I still haven't put a video out. I'm like slacking on this. I'm really busy right now, and it's hard for me to find time to work on it. But he sent me this and the mini mono as a donation for the channel. He also submitted some photos for the build of the week. He's got a Dumas Hotshot F1 tunnel hull with a longtail outboard on it, and he's got an AliExpress wood kit. All right, AliExpress, they sell like a generic, I guess, cheaper style wood kit that he actually put together, and it's really nice, man. The paint schemes on these boats are amazing. He kind of did like a beer theme scheme on the boats. They're nice, man. They're nice. So if you guys want to submit your build, it could be a ready to run that you've hooked up, a custom build that you did, you know, submit them to ironcladedout at gmail.com, ironcladedout at gmail.com, all lowercase. Submit it. You know, all you gotta do is shoot me the pictures. Just write whatever the boat is, blah blah blah. You know, if you shoot, you know, when you take your pictures, take them long ways, not up and down. It just comes out with the YouTube platform, you know, a little bit better. Use a 9:16 ratio to take your photos. You don't have to, but it just makes it, you know, it comes out better in the video. All right. So yeah, G-Man, good job with your builds, brother. Thank you for the donation, and enjoy, you guys, enjoy. Dumas Hotshot and AliExpress wood kit Catamaran. So enjoy.